the Lion of Suda. Bensoul is in the building, baby.
Thank you so much.
And of course,
Nikoko Baze.
Well, officially, you can actually say that with comfort now. And yes, we're about to have an amazing conversation about your sophomore album that just dropped officially today.
Thank you so much. Hata kwanza leo nilikuwa nafaa kugoogle hiyo jina
sophomore. Also, John, the
my sophomore album just came out.
It's your sophomore album, but listen, at least I've had the chance to listen to it. So when I woke up, I was like, you know what? This is the first thing on my agenda today.
I love that.
51 minutes of absolute greatness.
Asante,
how you do it?
Hey, I don't even gonna know.
Wait.
Hey,
they play. No, but before we get into it, how are you? How's your morning coming along?
Well, it's a beautiful day. I haven't slept, but I have energy. I'm actually super excited. I tried to sleep, I couldn't.
Excitement, anxious. What's the problem?
It's excitement, anxiety. It's always because this is like releasing your baby to nursery school.
True.
And waiting for her to grow into something like an adult. So it has like mixed feelings about it. Sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, what's happening?
It's just happened.
Yeah.
But seriously, man, like second album. First of all, congratulations.
Sophomore.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, sophomore. Goodness, like I really need to understand from an artist's mind.
Yeah.
When you know, like your trajectory first of all has been on a steady rise.
Yeah.
When you release such a body of work, what are your expectations? What's your mind thinking about, especially this specific project?
Yeah. So I feel like for the Lion of Suda, I really raised the bar. So I had to make sure the next one lazima it has like to have a different direction, and also has to satisfy that feeling like on my fans that this is a new level, this is a better level, this is a bigger level from the Lion of Suda. So expectations ilikuwa high, and I needed like to make sure I tighten up the sound in terms of the engineering, so that like it matches up to the modern sound right now. And then also I needed to make sure like we are occupying a bigger like demographic now when it comes to the target market with this album. So I've been targeting like now the East African community. So I featured like some of the big giants like in the East African industry.
Listen, we're about to get into it. Leo tunafanya a soft listening on Baze Radio, but for sure, Bensoul, we're so proud of you.
So to raise the level too.
Lazima kaende. But yes, Bensoul is definitely in studio. The conversation has barely started, but of course we're going to get to listen to all the amazing tracks on the party and the after party right here on Baze Radio. And yes, if you have any questions, please send them on 0716250933. Na tafadhali tujiheshimu, usitume vitu ambayo hayufai kutuma. But right now we get to enjoy more music.
Watume pesa.
Peke yake. Please. Right now we get to listen to more jams. This is Kesha by Bensoul and Uwaya Tajiri playing for the very first time on Baze Radio of his album The Party and The After Party right here on Baze Radio. That is Extra Pressure playing for the very first time on Baze Radio, and of course from the album The Party and The After Party by Bensoul just dropped today. So please, kama uko na YouTube, uko na Spotify, uko na Apple Music, on any and every DSP, kindly get to streaming. And of course we are previewing it here with the man himself, Bensoul. First of all, a question just came in, so I think I'll start with this before I head into my question. And Rono is asking, ask Bensoul, what artist was the best to work with in this album?
Wow.
Pick wisely.
Actually, all of them, they were quite easy to work with, because most of them I didn't like pay for any like feature. I didn't get like those blockers where like I'm trying to like reach the artist and then they're sending me to their
rate cards, managers,
to their managers and stuff. I feel like I've had a good run with this one. But obviously the best person to always work with is usually BN Kosababu. Yo man, like every time it's so smooth and quite easy to even like create a song with him. It's never like a struggle. Anytime to kipatana, and most of the time we're just even chilling. We're not even trying to like create a song. Then a song comes up.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, compiling such a body of work, like how do you select what artist to put on which song, what producer to work with on which beats? Please, walk me through that process, please.
So basically what I usually do is I kind of outline like an idea and what I really want to like address on the album, like the message, the direction of the album. And then now once I start listening to different songs that I've been working on, it kind of now forms like the songs that are really like direct with the message and all that. They kind of fit in easily. And then most of the features, actually most of them walijichagua too. I never like planned. Like somebody like the Ben, like it was a crazy story. Like he had a layover in Nairobi before going to the States, so he had like a whole day, and we were just we were actually working with Harmonize at the same day.
No way.
We get a call and this guy says, "Oh, my name is the Ben and I've been wanting to sit with you like in a studio session.
Nice.
To see you write and create something, and I happen to be in Nairobi today. Is it possible for us to meet up?" So on the same apartment that Harmonize had, Harmonize had an apartment, so we went to see him with a studio setup. We finished working on my song with him, and then he was in a hurry to leave to go back to Dar es Salaam, but at least he had paid for the apartment for the whole night. So we decided to stay there.
Oh my gosh, operating on freebies. Suda, please.
And then the band came to the same place. Yo, worked on 2 songs on that night, and life's changing, Nice. Like he came through. He was such an easy guy to work with. He basically just wanted to see me write, so I wrote a song that was for me and him. Yeah.
So out of the 2 that you guys did, this is the one that made it to the album.
Imagine
those are 2 separate entities altogether.
We did 2 songs. One's gonna be for him. One's gonna be
for you.
And then on the same day is the same day we did
this
Harmonize, me and Harmonize.
Chupa kwa chupa.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, you're a genius.
Imagine
there's no 2 ways about that.
Zilijileta tu yani design ingine. I think God's plan, and also like just once you like outline a plan of what you want, I feel like God just finds ways
to make it work.
Yeah, to fill up the songs that you want. Yeah. But there's so many songs that God rejected beyond the ways, and maybe zita come on the next project. Yeah, like there's a song that I really wanted to have on the album, and Polycarp lost the files. Liniuma ilikuwa featuring Mikasa. And then there's one.
Even me now,
and then there's another one like featuring Joshua Baraka.
No way.
That was meant to be on the project, but the mix ika delay. So zita follow too after. The thing is, Hakiba Yozi.
True, and I think I've actually seen Mikasa should be around next week.
So
and we got vaccine this
I'm definitely getting them in studio because they need to redo that song. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah. But guys, we are still deep in the listening of The Party and the After Party by Bensoul. It just dropped today. So yes, you're getting an exclusive listen with him in studio right now. So make sure, kama kuna maswali, send them in. But right now we get to vibe more and more. This is Bensoul and the Ben all the way from Rwanda, playing here on Baze Radio. I know what you're probably thinking. You've heard this song somewhere before. Yes, this is the rendition. That's the new version on the album, The Party and the After Party. Forget You by Bensoul, and you heard it right here for the first time on Baze Radio. Did I say it well?
Neo, umesema vizuri sana.
Suda.
Hey. Kwani unataka kunikatia?
Goodness, guys, we're still in conversation. And Forget You.
Yeah.
I was telling you, there's something about this rendition that's very different in the sense that I can feel some emotion.
Yeah.
I can feel some pain.
Yo.
I can feel hope. And I can feel like there's a battle between letting go and holding on to something. It's so evident in this rendition. And I really just sat and I was thinking, grief and music. I want to speak to you as Bensoul and speak to you as Benson.
Yeah.
So as Bensoul and as a creative when you're writing music, how does grief affect how your creative process is?
Yeah. So actually, for this song, that Forget You song, the reason why I put like a remix of it like on the album is because once I lost my mom like last year, I had so many songs that I had written for her, and I wanted like to compile an album for her that I can put out like before even putting out the party and the after party. And what hit me was my mom wouldn't want me to change plans. She would want me to like continue what I started and make sure like I finish it completely. So I decided to put like a tribute for her on the party and the after party, because I felt like I cannot just like ignore the fact that I lost her. And I feel like this song has contributed to my healing in so many ways. When I listened to the song, when I wrote the song way back, I wasn't writing it for her. I was writing it for. I thought about like I was writing it at that period of COVID where I felt like I will never see my brothers again if the world decides to end. Yeah. So I wrote it at a position where I thought like, man, we've had a good run. If the world ends,
this is it. Then.
Man, I'll never forget you, man. Even in the next life.
Yeah.
Yo, when I lost my mom, that song
spoke to you,
spoke to me even in a crazy different dimension. So I was like, I have to give it more new life. And the previous version was very sad and very mellow. If you look at the comments, guys are always crying and always like reminiscing the people that they love. I wanted to make this other one very hopeful that I'll see you one day, and I'm grateful for everything that you did to my life and for the changes that you made in my soul. For that reason, I'll never forget you. So I decided to put it on the album in that kind of way. And then now it's even getting even more meaning after these Mandamanos, where we've lost more than 60 people. Like, that's insane. That's insane. Nasi ati wamekufa kwa
you get at the accident nini ugonjwa
ama nini. Like we know the people who are like shooting them down.
It's sad.
It's insane.
It's sad.
It's insane.
But so that is the Bensoul aspect of Forget You. Yeah. So I need to understand from a Benson side of Forget You.
Yeah.
How do you deal with grief? Because I believe I don't want to say back to back because that sounds very bright, sounds crazy, but you lost your gran, then you lost your mom. How do you handle grief?
Imagine mimi machozi kikam nalia tu.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. No. Because you can never like postpone ama procrastinate the tears.
That's true.
Zikiamua kulia lie masaa ziishe. So I feel like I've found myself that like I get very vulnerable, and certain changes in life put me in crazy spaces, but I never block that feeling of like I'm sad. I'm sad, and this is the
moment.
Let me feel that moment. Let me move with it so that it clears off. And music has been a proper solace for me, like every single time. Many times that I'm super sad in that kind of way, I write a lot. I express what I'm feeling from my heart. And I feel like by expressing it on the paper or in the song or in the studio can kind of lessens it a bit on my soul. Yeah. So that's how I heal.
Damn, that's beautiful, Bensoul.
But I'm surrounded by
a lot of love.
That's people. Like, really? I'm grateful for my friends. You're my friend, first of all. Like,
excuse me, period. Let it be known.
I'm surrounded by amazing people. You guys have covered me in so many places.
Bless you.
Yeah, asante.
And again, we send you so much love. I know grief is not the easiest thing. I hear people. I don't want to act like I understand because I've never lost something that close to me. But I from the things that I've heard, I know it's not a difficult journey and grief doesn't get easier.
Yeah.
But of course, we cover you with so much love and we send you so much love.
It gets better in time, Annie. I feel like what I used to feel like when the year was beginning and how I am right now.
There's a difference?
Yeah, there's a difference. Right now, I'm actually celebrating her more. And
wow.
I'm like, yeah, she did a lot.
That's
she did
the spirit.
Yeah.
Shout out to your mom. Shout out to her.
Yeah, and also all the songs that I had written for her and everything that I had composed for her, they're still coming out very soon, later on. I don't think this year, but
now is the time.
Mostly next year. But I've been compiling them. I've already started recording most of the songs, and they are very emotional songs that sometimes, even for me listening to them, just puts me in tears. Yeah, they're songs that I don't know if I'll ever have the courage to perform them on stage.
And I think those are the beautiful things that people notice. You know, when fans connect with an emotion from an artist that they love, I think that's what makes it even better.
Yeah.
So please, listen, we shall be there holding your hand, please.
For sure.
We shall be there. But yes, we are still listening to the party and the after party right here with Bensoul. As we get into it, this is Holiday featuring Nameless, playing right here on Baze. This one is for all my peoples, Wamatawi, Maumbia Pedi. And you heard it right here on Baze Radio.
Ombea pedi wako tafadhali.
Achiliwe.
Hata si achiliwe. Asishikwe hata. Yaani hiyo kuachiliwa hiyo ni kama counter kushikwa.
Really?
Counter kushikwa. Muombea asishikwe.
Goodness. Well, yes, that is from the album The Party and the After Party. And now that we've been talking about it, so if we step aside from Mambo ya Matawi, I can tell there's a bit of activism on this song where you're highlighting social injustice. Mostly for the pedi, but also for Raia, which is a good thing.
Tumeshindwa hata kupigana na corruption kwa hii country.
Maze, it's sad.
Zile pesa zenye wali set aside za corruption.
Wametenga
zilikuliwa through corruption.
Okay, that's a bar. I'll give you that one. That's a bar. No, but honestly, it's really sad. And sometimes I really sit and wonder, even all the things that we've been doing for the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Bensoul, as a Kenyan, let's just talk Kenyan to Kenyan.
Yeah.
Do you really think there's hope?
Kwanza mimi, I don't know. I feel like there's a glimpse of hope, but iko mbali, especially coming from the fact that kutoka kitambo tumeimba nchi yetu ni nchi ya kitu kidogo.
True.
Hii ni nchi ya connections that you could be having all the degrees, and then a nepo baby comes in.
One time it's finished.
Yeah. So coming from that fact, I feel like we have normalized some things into our culture that it's
a part of us in a bad way.
In a very bad way. And we could be thinking that it's a small thing. For example, nilifail exam yangu ya driving na wananinyima license. Kitu ya haraka wacha nipigie mtu wangu fulani hapa. Yo, that's corruption.
True. No, even the littlest things doesn't even have to be in positions, high rank positions.
Yeah.
Even small things where unajua boys anajua boys. Upitie tu ule boys mwenye anafaa apitiwe. Why go through the backgrounds?
Bas. Hizo vitu ndo zinakuja sasa kutupeleka in a bad place. But I am really praying for this country. At the point where we are, I feel like we are generating more war in the name of looking for peace. And there's no peace in more.
That's true.
So easy maandamano venye zinaendelea. I went for a bunch of them.
Okay.
until now they started becoming violent, and now like they are destroying properties, looting. So now unashanga au magoons wamepata chance aliwe with our peaceful demonstrations, wamepata way ya kukuja. Najua hii nao ni mboka leo nakuja hapa hivi,
I'm eating,
either nitoke na TV ama nitoke na simu,
some madness,
ama nitoke na kitu fulani. So I feel like as sai kujita Gen Z, mimi si Gen Z, mimi I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial faithfully.
Sasa Gen Z wanikemea vibaya sana. As a millennial and also like standing for the Gen Zs in a certain way, I feel like we need to find new solutions and new ways of protesting, you know. It doesn't have to mean that we need to go to the streets every single time for us to be heard. There's got like, I feel like we can come up with different ways that can easily like also create like a big buzz all over the world. Although Kenya has been respected. Kenya has been respected.
Usicheze na majenzi.
So big up mazema Gen Z popote walipo. I'm a Gen Z by force. The night.
Mi bado niko in the darkness. Ni Mungu ananionekania till further notice.
Munafichana kama miadarati.
Si, tuko sawa.
Ama unogopo unaweza mweshana and your home girls decide to jump on.
Wait, I'm telling you. Kwanza, that you even said that. Bensoul, it's safe to say you're famous. And it's safe to say that your babe is, I don't know, she is very popular. That's the word. She's a celeb in her own right. Bruh, public relationships with celebrities. Nimi, I still don't understand how in 2024 you guys are still doing it.
It's amazing though. The thing is, mimi naye tuko very transparent. Ninaona tu maniga wenye wanakuja kumpatia pale kwa DM. Naona sana. Sorry now, nitakuja kuwasalimia. Occupy CD's DMs, please.
God. No, but seriously, Bensoul, I think because I'd say most, okay, let's just say the one that we know of the past was also a very public relationship. Even the heartbreak was quite public.
Kilito Ramba.
And now you're still back again in the public. Like, but so how many times do you need to learn? Like, some things just need to be kept in private.
How many times do you need to fall in love? The thing is, I never like plan. Saizi nataka kukua kwa relationship na celeb. Na. I fell in love and nika discover kumbe manzi nimefall in love na celeb. So after that ni sasa let's go, man. It's a win. A win is a win. And also, the thing is, we're not cloud chasing for anything. Kama says I'm posting every day. I know the numbers are great. Every time I post her,
skyrockets.
It's crazy. But I'm not gonna use that like for clout. I'm just appreciating who she is, like on my page and everything. And the rest, when you atasikia vibaya,
akasikia vibaya uko kwao. But also in that light, fatherhood is also one of the major dockets in your life. And it's safe to say, balancing between fatherhood, a relationship, and music. For you, which one do you think, I don't want to say suffers, but which one do you think doesn't get the most of your attention?
I would say for sure fatherhood, kwa sababu the thing is also kuna hiyo distance barrier yenye I don't live with my kid, but I feel like she's taken care of nicely, and also I create time to see her. And also both parties are
kila mtu anashughulikia maneno yake
vizuri na kila mtu ako happy pale yuko, so hiyo ndio mashida za kitajiri yani.
And oh my, as we are still dwelling on fatherhood,
I've never seen if you see a poor man with 3 wives,
mheshimu anafanya kazi. He's standing for them.
But I've seen so many rich men, very rich men. Wakona bibi wili na wakona exist.
Watu wako sawa. No one's complaining.
You can't find the bag.
Oh my God. God. Suda. Oh my. No, but Kwanzaa, before we go too far, fatherhood. What is the one thing that shocked you about fatherhood?
Yo. Saizi venye saizi at the age yenye my kid is. She's at the age yenye nilikuwa naonanga hizi vitu nadhani tu ni mchezo. Those age when you find your kid amejipaka kiwi kutoka kama cheza nayo yani.
Na ako tu sawa
yani. Mpaka anataka mcheze na yeye. Yo, it's insane. Juzi alikunywa half a bottle of cetirizine. But at least she's okay.
Okay, cetirizine, but how long did she sleep for? That's the burning question.
Yo. Rosie for a long time.
I don't even know why I'm laughing, but that is wild.
Yo, it's wild. So now that was this. I have to come watch her for 1 minute.
It's danger. It could be anything. My goodness. Yo, guys, we're about to wrap it up in just a little bit.
Kwa mkubwa manzi anza kurudisha investment.
For real.
Now mwenye atakuja kumoa ajua atalipa top dollar.
That's a must. That's a must. When mtoto wa msanii, you must come correct. You must come correct.
For real.
Goodness, guys, we're about to wrap it up with the album Listening right here with Bensoul. But before we get right into it, remember, we're officially in the last hour of the day. So yes, we're about to get into Spotlight feature in just a little bit. But right now, we're doing it special. The listeners' playlist is going to be Bensoul. And the first one that just played, of course, was Dancing in the Daylight. Next is about to be Send It with Uwaya. And Namanga, of course, is about to be the finisher. Because this is, it's the bang on the banger. Thank you. Now, we get to enjoy more jams right here on Baze Radio. That is Send It by Bensoul, Uwaya Tajiri, and of course, the beautiful background voice of Lisa Udwar. This girl is mad.
Anaitwa Namasaka.
Namasaka. That's not Lisa?
That's not Lisa.
What?
Yeah.
How come they all sound the same? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a different girl that I actually wanna put on. Mm-hmm. She's called Namasaka. Mm-hmm. Previously, she used to refer herself as Secretly July. I don't know why Ali changed Secretly July, but
that's a really long name.
Yeah, but Namasaka feels nice. You know?
True.
Yeah. She's an amazing human being. On top of that, she's an amazing artist. She's about to drop kwa sababu she's been going through some stuff that like health wise.
Oh wow.
So sasa ako ready could drop my songs.
Listen, she's
and
mad
I can't
talented.
wait for her to like be discovered by the whole world in so many ways.
No, I'm she
has the looks and the voice.
Listen, that's the package anyway. Yeah, so she's good to go.
Perfect, kabisa.
Who child Bensoul, listening to this album has just been absolutely amazing.
Asante.
But before we finish, I need to understand.
Yeah.
When guys listen to this album, what do you want to be the greatest takeaway for all your fans?
Yeah. We've been going through like some crazy times from the time COVID happened, you know. Most of us have not recovered.
True.
And life sometimes can be crazy, and sometimes your thoughts can be your worst enemy. That, everything is going wrong. I don't know what I want to do. Like, don't kill yourself. Life is never too serious.
Yeah.
The reason why I put this album is to become like a solace or a hiding place where when life gets tough, turn it up, listen to it. It's gonna like shift everything from the negative to the positive. That's what actually it does for me. Like anytime when I'm in a bad mood, once I listen to that album, everything just shifts into a better perspective.
Wow.
Yeah. So that hope, that warmth that you're looking for in this cold weather, it's lying.
Love it.
And also, I know there's some fans when you moimbia kwa uchi.
Yeah.
This album is actually perfect for those kind of times.
Nice.
Be warned that the festive season is around the corner. You don't want to miss out. Usidanganye na album.
because we'll be outside. I promise you.
We will be outside.
Suda. First of all, again, allow me to say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This body of work, again, you're so talented. Your penmanship, I love that.
Asante.
Whatever song you release, whether it's a single, it's a body of work, I like that it resonates with the fans, and the fact that we feel a man of emotions. We move from a high to a low. Wakulia tunalia, wamimba wanapata. You know, we move as we move. But you're so talented, and I love that we're in an era where we get to experience your craft.
Thank you.
Listen, keep doing what you're doing, and to go up a Baze always supporting you.
Sasa hapa ndo Baze. Wakinidai wanipate hapa.
I'm literally mastering all the energy because I'm about to see you for 4 days straight. I'm already exhausted.
Utapenda. Lakini
I'm already exhausted.
I'm good company.
Always. Listen, watch out to voice in radio. But yes, it's about to be a good 4 days.
For sure.
But thank you so much for stopping by.
Asante
and before
sana.
we finish, you
can find me on Bensoul Music, Bensoul, everywhere. Go listen to the album. It's out on all the platforms. Come find me on Blankets. I'm going to be performing from 6:15 to 7:15. It's a sunset set. Kuja tufukuze baridi manze, na maybe uangukie mpoa wako hapo hivi in the midst. You never know.
But yes, as we finish up, tunamaliza with the song that has taken TikTok and Nairobi by storm.
Let's go.
This is Namanga. This is actually number 4. Not that I've listened to the whole. Yes, this now is my number 4 track. Absolutely love it. But yes.
I'm glad that you've discovered some more that you like.
Right? Yeah, I thought it was going to be my fave, but imeshuka rank.
Number 1 ni poetry, ama.
Extra pressure. That song is bananas.
I thought it was going to be poetry.
But poetry ni number 1 sehemu nyingine. But yes, this is Namanga playing right here on Baze Radio. And thanks so much for coming through, Bensoul.
Asante sana.
Bet.
Means a lot to me.
Guys, enjoy.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.